I'm Kelly Hoskins, and I work for a forensic accountant here in town. Have worked for him for about 30 years. Married, live in Shelley. My husband retired 2 months ago. My story is, well, a couple of years ago, one of the guys from work gave my husband a buy one, get 1 month free pass, and so he decided to go, and I went with him, and we loved it so much we missed one day the whole month. Just enjoyed it so much. And then right after that we bought the pass to year round, monthly pass. So what keeps us coming? Well, one of the things is my husband was kind of skeptical about all the wonderful things here, and we started coming all the time, and he noticed that he had a irregular heartbeat since we started having kids 35 years ago. Never got rid of it. They did all this testing, said, oh, maybe it's the norm for you, and it was sometimes so strong that he could, one time he was on a ladder, and it kind of made him afraid he was going to fall off the ladder, and he'd always had it, kind of got used to it, and he noticed after that month that he wasn't feeling that anymore. So I thought, okay, that's kind of weird. And then we went on a trip somewhere, and we were gone and didn't come in for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then we came back, and it had started up again, and then he started using, he thinks it's the blue pill that's helping him, and noticed that it went away again. So that was weird. So he's kind of experimented with it and noticed that every time he was coming, like a couple of times a week, that he wasn't having that. And that if he missed for 2 or 3 months, it was coming back. So that, now we're getting ready to go on a trip, and we've been gone for a couple of weeks, and I want to get him as much as I can, just so that I don't have that concern when we're gone. So that's one thing that's kept us going. The other thing is that we live on 8 acres in Shelley, and there's a lot of work that has to be done around there that we do on a daily basis, and we have animals, and we found ourselves exhausted at the end of the day and sitting in front of the TV, and he would watch sports and I'd be on my phone, and when we started coming here, we noticed we could truly relax and rejuvenate and be ready for the next day and sleep better, and that was so helpful to us. And in the winter, when it's really cold and we're not as active, we come in here, and it's a bone warming experience. It just warms you to the core, and it just helps get through the winters that are sometimes so cold. And we love that, coming home and feeling rejuvenated, warm to the core, and ready for the next day. And it just helps. I get in that fish tank, and it just loosens you up from being tight from working in the yard all day or whatever we do. Yeah. What I would tell someone that's coming into Ahhhsome is, if you are active and you need to learn how to relax and loosen up and not feel so tight, it's great. If you have any type of trial in your life, it gives you time to think and work through things with, there's no distractions. You can come whenever you want. 2 o'clock in the morning when you wake up and you can't sleep, this is a great place to come to relax and think things through. We use it for a lot of things, and it's taken me away from looking at my phone and looking at Facebook or whatever, and I just feel like it's so much more productive for my body, and I'm getting older, and I just think it's just going to keep me more active longer. The value, the price. Well, it's interesting because I had started doing yoga, and that was costing, and so, and I was going to massage therapy type lady. Loved it. told her that if I won the lottery, I'd hire for it to do it every day. And with my membership here, I feel like I'm getting it every day I want to be here, every single day. And to me, the cost is minimal because I would have been paying for yoga, and I could come here anytime and do either, watch it on the video and do it, or I can come into the live session. So, the cost is so much less than if I was going to have my massages and doing yoga. Plus, I can do it every day as much as I want. So it works for me. Works for us great. And if you don't want to use this, it's okay. Okay. My concerns when I started coming were, I think when we started coming at first, we loved it so much. We were coming a lot. And I think that it wasn't good that I was using the massage chairs every day for 2 sessions of massage chairs, and it made me a little sore. But I realized after I started coming more often that I was like using the massage chair one day along with the other things, and then skipping a day, and then maybe using it again, or every 2 days or whatever. And I got rid of all that, what I thought was making me a little sore by using it too much. I don't have that anymore at all, and I use it every other day or every 2 days. But there's so much more equipment here that it's easy to come every day and alternate with those, so that it doesn't feel like, oh, I'm using that too much. And also, the one thing I want to say is I had went through cancer, and I have neuropathy in my feet, and going through using the foot, I'm not sure of the proper name of what that is, but the electrodes or whatever that you put your feet on, it's helped me when I sleep at night, that it doesn't bother me as much anymore. And all in all, I just think it's helped me recover from, my cancer, and help me through my remission and stuff. So one thing is at my age, coming here has made me feel like I'm 59 years old. My husband's 60. That there's not a decision I've made to this point that will help me extend my activity at my age and be more healthy and stress-free, which we all know that contributes a lot to our health. And it helps me get rid of so much stress that I think that there's nothing I can do to help extend my life and be more active than this place has been for me.